Now, welcome to today's class. Today, I've prepared for you a very good area that I want us to study. Now, the area that I've prepared for you is all about organic chemistry 3. Specifically, I want to try and make you aware of how we can assign the absolute configurations of either S or R, because that question is always being examined and it is better to understand the concept early in advance before you meet it. Now, consider the structure drawn below. The structure is all about 1-fluoro-2-methylbutane, and it is here. Now, when you consider the structure here, let us study the structure. The structure, you realize that the chiral center, that is the carbon, it is located in the manner that hydrogen is being viewed away from the viewer. Remember, we are having a dash. Dash means you are viewing away from the viewer. Then wedge means you are viewing towards the viewer. If you are the one viewing the structure, then you are standing at that is a H3C. It must be very closer to you so that you can view it towards you. Then H, I've said that it is located in that is the dash, and the dash means you are viewing away from you. Now after that we are having CH3CH2 as well as CH2F, that is chlorine. Now for a matter of assigning absolute configuration, whether it is R or S, there are some of the steps that you must adhere with so that you be in a position of assignment. Number one, you are supposed to give each atom attached to the chiral center priority basing your concern with the atomic number. That one means that the atom with more atomic number shall be given priority number 1, as you follow with the 2 as well as 3. Now, and therefore, we shall now come here and study it as far as the step number 1 is concerned. Now, let us see. When you look at here, I have H3C, hydrogen, CH3, CH2, as well as CH2F. Now, consider the whole atoms. Basing with the atomic number, you realize that CH3F is having more atomic number than CH3CH2, as well as any other. And therefore, we shall assign it priority number 1. Now, after that, you now consider the remaining 3. When you look at the remaining 3, you realize that I'm having CH3CH2 as well as CH3, then hydrogen. Now, consider the remaining 3. You realize that CH3CH2 is having more atomic number than either CH3 as well as H. And therefore, we shall assign this as priority number 2. Then, after that, we need to assign priority number 3. Because priority number 4 is not important, but on assigning, just assign it. So that by the time we shall be moving to the next step, you shall see how we shall be moving on. And then when you consider H3C and H, in terms of atomic number, you realize that H3C is having more atomic number than H. And therefore, we shall assign it priority number 3. And therefore, the remaining shall only take priority number 4, because there is no any other priority, and therefore, the remaining priority is number 4. Now, after that, you need now to come and now draw the arrow beginning from the first priority, going along the second priority as well as the third priority. And that one, it is better that you extract the new structure using the priorities number 1, 2, 3, so that you can see how the behavior of that arrow shall be. And therefore, let us now draw the structure basing with priority number 1, priority number 2, priority number 3. Because priority number 4, it is not important as far as now coming up with the drawing is concerned. And therefore, I'll be having the chiral center. Then, remember, I'm having that is CH2F was priority number 1. Then CH3, CH2 was priority number 2. Then lastly, I'm having priority number 3 because I've said after signing up to priority number 3, you shall have just been in a position of knowing how the location of that arrow is behaving. That is H3C, and we assigned it as priority number 3. Now, after having 1, 2, 3, you are required now to draw an arrow beginning from the first priority, moving to the second priority, up to the third priority. Then now you shall see the behavior of that arrow. Now let's see. Priority number 1 is here, priority number 2 is here, priority number 3 is here. When you draw an arrow from priority number 1 to priority number 2, it shall be behaving this way. Then you are required to move up to priority number 3, and therefore you shall be having that arrow as such. And therefore the inclusion is, if the arrow is moving in a clockwise direction, then you assign it as R, very important. While if the arrow is moving in anti-clockwise, anti-clockwise is on the other way out, you assign it as S. And therefore when we consider our structure here, the arrow was moving in a clockwise direction, and therefore we shall assign this as R, as I said. So that one shall be assigned as R, and we shall in a position of assigning the R dimension as you've been asked. Otherwise, hope you've understood what I've illustrated there, and I hope you've enjoyed the lesson. Otherwise, let me meet you in the next lesson. Bye.